Hey guys, Bill here. You know, the last time I was in the Amazon, it was butterfly season, and it was amazing. There were millions of butterflies all over the place. They were in the air, on the beaches, on the rocks, even on my feet. I mean, you couldn't get away from them anywhere. There were literally millions of them. Now, what was strange about this for me was how relaxed all these little delicate butterflies were. I mean, this is the Amazon, and it's a very tough neighborhood. Everything is hungry, and everything is eating everything else. So, like, you know, what's up with these butterflies? Hey, let's take a little vacation and hang out on the beach. As it turns out, these little guys do have predators like this bird. But what about caimans, the Amazon version of the alligator? Do they hunt butterflies, as some people say? Or is that just a myth made up by old rubber tappers who spent way too much time in the jungle alone? It's actually a pretty good question, but guess what? I have the official answer right here. I'm going to tell you what that answer is in just a second, but first, if you don't mind, I think we should follow the Bill's Channel tradition and yell out your answer first, okay? Now, what I want you to do is, I don't care what time it is, I want you to yell out either real or fake as loud as you can. All right, you ready? Go. All right, great. Let's see whether you were right or wrong in your answer. Oh, but wait a second. Actually, I need to explain something to you first. No, seriously, I really do. The guy who originally told me about this was a fisherman I met in the Amazon named Graham. He told me he had seen this with his own eyes.
Well, he was sitting there against a large rock, just nosing gently up onto the rock, staying there, watching the butterflies as they're coming down and landing. And there's, I don't know, there's probably a couple of hundred of these butterflies just settling on the rock. He sits there, and then all of a sudden, he'll move up a little bit further, the mouth will come open, and he'll turn and take a good swipe at these butterflies.
Okay, I've heard a lot of crazy fisherman tales before, but I mean, come on, this one sounds really fishy. I mean, think about it. A 500-pound caiman hunting a little tiny butterfly. I tell you what I'm gonna do. If you yelled out real, I'm going to give you a chance to change your answer, okay? While I show you the rest of my interview with Graham.
And you took some pictures?
Oh, I've got some pictures of him, yes.
Sure enough, Graham pulled out his camera and showed me his pictures right then and there. In the first picture, you could see the croc sneaking up on the butterflies, and then in the next photo, it was like chomp. He got himself a mouthful. It's not as good as video because, you know, he could have done something with Photoshop to those pictures. But then again, you know, he showed them to me while they were still in the camera. I mean, he said he had just taken these pictures. So, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this one. How about you? Okay, now, the official answer is, and I'm quoting, and here we go, the premise that Amazon caimans actively hunt butterflies has been examined. The photos appear to be undoctored, and there is no scientific evidence to contradict the validity of the story. The premise is therefore deemed to be real. Okay, well, there you have it. Apparently, caimans do hunt butterflies in the Amazon. And hey, don't forget, if you have any pictures or videos and you can't quite tell whether they're real or not, send them over to me at billschannel@gmail.com and I'll take a look.